Okay. Take one. Okay. Hey, my name's Sam, and today's daily pattern is on Genesis 18. I remember my driver's test. Let me tell you how badly it went. So the driver's test is only 40 minutes, and in that 40 minutes, I forgot to check my mirrors all the time. I stalled twice. I got both the questions they asked you about the car wrong, and I kept going the wrong way in 40 minutes. If you get 15 minors, then you fail, and I knew I'd made way more than 15 mistakes. I remember pulling back into the test centre, and my instructor walked up to the car window to see how I did. And before he could even ask, I just laughed. Like, me passing from that point was impossible. And then I looked to the examiner and I just see her go, oh, it seems you've passed. I was baffed. I only got 14 minors, right? The maximum you can get. Not 40, 14. Smashed it. First time. So, Genesis 18, we see a prime example of God doing the impossible. The prime characters here are Abraham and Sarah, and they're a couple and they've wanted a child for the longest time. And way back, ages ago, God had promised them that they would have a child. But to them, it kind of felt like the dream was over. However, in this chapter, we see a conversation between God and Abraham, and God promises that within a year, Sarah is going to have a child. Sarah is 90 years old. Now, I was watching One Born Every Minute the other day, and no one on there was over, 30. That's like my grandma having a kid. 90 that is old to have a child. And what happens is that Sarah overhears the conversation, and she just laughs. Just like I did at the concept of passing my driver's test. But I still passed. And maybe there are things in your life that you want to do or want to change, but you just don't see how. Maybe there's something you want, but you just think it's impossible. But what we can learn from Genesis 18 is even the most difficult things can happen. That with God, even the impossible becomes possible. So those things in your life that you don't know how to achieve, that you think are impossible, can be possible when we choose God. Cha-cha.